Good
Hi,
morning,
everybody.
everyone. Hi, Demi.
Hi, Blaze.
You're gonna do some consternating for us this morning, Zelda 1 randomizer.
Yeah, I mean, early morning randomizer it seems to be a bit of a tradition now, so had to uphold the tradition. So here we are.
Excited. We got a cozy run coming up, or is this gonna be more stressful and exciting for a Monday morning?
I don't know. Zelda 1 randomizer tends to shift all over the place, so could be good, could be real bad. We shall see. Really quickly, there was a bid war for this. I didn't see any donations for good or evil, so just double check that one more time, and then we can get this party started.
Yeah, I'm doing the fun thing where I have to find my pin for the website in question. So give me just a moment.
Oh yeah, take your time. Take your time. We got you started way too early because we are a little bit ahead right now, so. Also, I have Starman on commentary, but I don't know if they're
I'm
yet.
here.
You're here?
I'm here.
You're here. You're good. You're good, you're here? Good.
So, if there's no bids for this, do I get to pick?
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine, you get to see me try to do clips with the evil sprite, huh? Get to see me try to do clips.
If there's no bids, I'm absolutely picking evil.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let me read the singular outstanding donation here. I believe did Garby's donation get read yet?
It did not.
Okay. I'm just going to double check, or I wanted to double check. So, yeah, we have a $10 donation from Garby the Glitcherous. Been loving watching this marathon, and everyone has done so awesome. Putting this toward Angel Rain as the Katamari song. All right. Well, I should have known from that it didn't go to anything. So, exactly as you said, there are no bids for good versus evil.
Alright, fantastic. Let's pull up this evil seed then, and hope it's actually evil, and we'll go from there.
We're bringing chaos to Hyrule this morning.
So, tell us a little bit about Consternation.
Alright, so the Zelda 1 randomizer has a lot of good randomizing settings on it. The consternation settings basically randomize a little bit of everything. Enemy spawns are randomized, locations on the overworld are randomized, where the sword is at least guaranteed to be in an open cave, but it's also randomized. I run a map tracker in the background that you won't be able to see because it's super tiny on the stream, so it was, like, not worth putting. But the whole idea is that, goal of the game, find all 9 dungeons, find all 8 Triforce pieces, go into level 9, stick Ganon with your pig sticker and your silver arrow, and go save Link. Or in this case, it's backwards. We're gonna go and off Zelda and save Ganon and destroy Hyrule, because that's what we do. And we're gonna get this going now, because we've been setting up for a while. So we'll get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So first things first, we gotta find a sword. This is going to involve me looking for open locations and figuring out where best to go at any given point in time. Also, the fact that I start near the Armos Knight statues is good because the Armos Knight's item is randomized and the location is randomized.
And that's at any of, 5 locations.
Ooh, this is a good seed.
Did you pick the wrong one?
No, this is no. All right. I'm gonna confess, this is not vetted. Part of how we're gonna get on track is the seed might be awful. We don't know yet.
But that was a ladder, and the ladder can usually block a lot of dungeon progression. If the seed feels like it.
Ladder's basically required, right? Oh my goodness, never mind. Wow, seed's free. Let's go home. Wow.
Wait. I call for a reroll.
Yeah, no, we're taking the seed and we're running with it. I'm just gonna, body check I'm gonna face check everything right now. I'm not gonna face check level 8, though. I'll come back to this later.
I mean, you could go in level 8.
I could try to appear at the opening here, so I'm gonna try and, I'm gonna appear at the entrance, see if I can go to level 8.
Because at this rate, you don't know. The white sword could just be like right on the floor in here.
Now I'm gonna need bombs to open 8, it looks like. It's a right side opening. Okay, I am gonna need bombs for the left side of level 8. Who does a marathon seed without vetting? I do, because I forgot to ask somebody. This reminds me I have to do other things, but yeah, I mean, look, I rolled my first item was the red ring seed, so...
You know what? It's fine. It's better.
fine. It's good, it's fine, it's great. I know where the red
Was
ring
that-
and the ladder and level... Do you want to go into level 6?
Yes, please. So the reason why Demerine is very, very reluctant to go into level 6 is it's a bit large. There's 2 items in it, and there's usually a lot of ground you have to cover in order to find them. Also, she got locked in with a with a manhandler.
Please let me through. Again, red ring, I can just body check everything on the overworld, it'll be fine.
So level 6 is currently combat locked, which means we have to go elsewhere.
Yep, can't open shutter doors without being able to kill things. And boy, can I not kill things right now. It's the one thing I can't do.
You can buy some meat. Oh wait, you have no money.
I have no money, I'm broke still.
You have no money for no meats.
Got no money, got no job. Do you want to explain what I'm doing right now with the screen?
Oh, okay, so Demerine is trying to screen scroll. There's like this pixel, but like there's like a certain location on the screen, like away from like whatever side you're trying to scroll on, that if you like just tap the button down, you'll face the other way and be able to go through the screen.
Yeah, it's
And appear on the outside.
Yep, it's a one frame tap on the controller, on one specific pixel. Also, I keep finding the ones that say I really have a problem, those are actually the thieves, they take money from me. But since I'm super broke already, it doesn't matter.
And we're going to be checking most of these open caves, hoping for a sword.
Yeah, like a sword would be.
And I'm going to assume if we find a take in a cave, we'll probably be taking a candle.
We will definitely be taking a candle. Good, we got a sword. Let's play this game now. 4-minute sword, pretty good.
And now we would really like some bombs.
Of course I killed a red Lionel. Red Lionels don't drop bombs. So we're gonna kill all of these, I think. I'm off. The very first cycle of the very first enemy you kill, if it's a bomb dropper, has a chance of dropping bombs, so... Otherwise, the easy and quick trick to sort of know whether a bomb-dropping enemy can drop a bomb is if a bomb-dropping enemy has dropped a heart beforehand. Because then you know that the next thing in the cycle could be bombs. That's good to know. That's a power bracelet spot out. I didn't want to come up here, but that's fine.
And these are the any roads. These are another things that get shuffled.
It's a good place to be. I like this.
That, and we're hoping for, like, locations that are very, very, not easily reached from each other.
I mean, this saves me the Lost Woods clip, which is nice.
The Lost Woods clip is real fun, though.
Yeah, and I'll get the ladder, which means I can do the Lost Worlds. I can do the World Wrap as well. One of the things I do is I did learn the speedrun for Zelda 1. I at least learned the easier 2 first speedrun. So I do have some of the actual, like, in-game glitching tech that you need to run the game real fast, because it's kind of what I do. Like, I'm probably never gonna buy those hints, but we're gonna mark it down anyway.
If we ever come into enough money to, like, I don't know, save some of them.
Do I want to be on Death Mountain right now is really the question. I have no bombs. I don't.
Without bombs, Death Mountain is real sketchy to be on.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be at Death Mountain right now. I want to be at Westlake Mall instead, so we're gonna go to Westlake Mall. Be like, but that's all the way over there, Jen. Like, no, no.
With the power of world,
With the power of screen scrolling, which is a little hard to do with this sprite.
look, you put it in my hands, and I, of course.
We did, but we're gonna do it. Like, we're gonna cheat, and this is a thing which is absolutely useless in the speedrun, but is great tech for. But is great tech for the randomizer is being able to screen scroll off of Death Mountain down to Westlake Mall, so that you can route this way instead. I'm also going to mark down a meat shop. There is only one meat block in the game, one where you will need the bait to open up a room, and there's only one in all 9 of the dungeons, but it's always nice to know where it is. So what I'm really trying to locate right now is I'm trying to locate all 9 dungeons. I'm trying to determine if like the power bracelet, flute, or I'm just looking right now. Excuse me, power bracelet, flute, or raft are required. Knowing that they're not required is super helpful because I don't want to have to try to find them. I just want to be able to finish. See, this is ladder blocked. Ladders are bombs, so let's leave 5 for now. Nothing I can do here. I'm also looking primarily for the lower number dungeons because, much like in the vanilla game, the lower the number on the dungeon, the smaller it is. Dungeon 1 is super small and has 3 items, for example. Finding level 1 is usually a pretty high priority on my things to do.
There is one high number dungeon we want to find early, if we can, and that's 8. Because 8 also has 3 items.
Which we thankfully found, but it's near the start spot, and I am on this side of the world right now, so I'm gonna leave that be for now.
We would very much appreciate some high explosives.
Yeah, I would love to get a bomb shop that's selling bombs for like a big fat 12er or something. 28, that's fair. I'm gonna buy my arrows while I'm here as well, because I don't need to buy a ring this seed. So I don't really need to save money. Do I play while I commentate? Of course I do. I practice talking to myself all the time. That's what I do. Cool. So we got bombs. What are we gonna do with these?
Blow up in places for checks. Maybe like do a bomb count. Oh wait, bomb counts. We haven't had a chance to talk about those yet.
No, it's vanilla tech. You can talk about that while I.
Hey, it's level 2. We like this. Oh, am I going to see what made you make that noise here in a moment? Oh, speedworms. We don't like these.
It's a map, though.
Okay, so here's the thing. Bombs. And bomb counting. Starting from the first enemy you kill up to number 10. If you kill that 10th enemy with a bomb, it'll always drop bombs. The count resets when you get hit, though. And after like 15 or so. And that's a floor pipe.
Also, Starman, I just gave you my my windowed view, so you can see things in real time here.
Thank you.
That I did not do that before. Level 2 floor recorder, so that's one of the items that I like to have out of the way, so that's good. Level 2 is interesting because it is the only dungeon that doesn't have an item on stairs. It's 2 floor drops. Those bombs. So you'll see me doing a lot of extra combat here.
Because we don't want to like have to redive this dungeon if we can help it.
Nope. I'm like desperately searching for heart containers, honestly. Speak of the devil and it shall appear.
Yeah, because those heart containers are going to be real handy because we would really like to pick up that, you know, that ladder, which is blocked between 4 to 6 hearts. So there's a chance we can pick it up now.
Dig Dogger gazes in the Deadwood Snip. I already know where level 5 is, thank you, though. The hints are also randomized, but, you know, a lot of the time you get hints in in places you don't care about them, I very frequently get a hint for the location of a dungeon in that specific dungeon, which always makes me laugh. It's like, it'd be like seeing a hint that says Dodongo dwells in, you know, near a lake. It's like, yeah, I'm there. I made it. I'm good.
We also have another fun thing here that I'm sure some of you've noticed, is those Tektites did not die after a single sword stab. Oh no, they took 3. That is another thing that is randomized in this lag, is enemy health. So,
I'm gonna check for a key here, because I want to grab keys. I got one.
we'd like keys. Keys help us open doors.
Yes. And unless I find the any key, I'm gonna want to have a handful of them, because the last thing I need to do is go into a dungeon and get blocked off by a lack of keys. We have to fight this room because the Triforce is here.
Unfortunately, this is the money dimension.
Yeah, I don't have a bow yet, so I can't. Those arrows I bought are great and all, and when I find the bow, I'll be able to one-shot these. But for now, we're going to fight them honestly, and that kind of stinks.
Just chuck the arrows at them.
Thankfully, I have a red ring, so I can fight real bad and not die. Because I would have died already to this if I did not have a ring right now.
I mean, hugging a bunny is 2 hearts of damage.
Yep, but it's only a half a heart of damage right now because I have a red ring. Alright, so we're gonna mark that down. We never have to come back here. But by grabbing the Triforce, what I can do is I have the recorder, so I can flute back to level 2 if I need to. So if I want to come to this side of the world, I can fast travel here real fast, which is going to be useful for getting back to, say, level 5. Also, all the bomb locations are the same as in vanilla, so... No mic strats. Yeah, no, we're playing this on an NES console, so no, not a Famicom, so no mic strats. Can't yell at the Pulse voice.
And the first thing, and Demerine found a take any. The reason she went for the candle is we don't know where exactly the candle shop is. If we had like a better handle on where to buy a candle, we might have taken a heart there.
Yeah, but having a candle is basically required because there's so many locations that are opened up by candles, so by burn bushes. So I guess we're gonna set fire to the forest here, I guess. That's right, it's Morning Randomizer and Demerine does arson.
Remember, only you can start forest fires.
It's a very controlled burn, it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna start routing these. We're gonna start routing in the burn locations here. Again, finding level 1, super high priority. Finding a weapons upgrade here would be a super high priority. Finding at least one more heart container, because if you could explain how the level 2 and level 3 items are, the sword items are randomized, i.e. in this case the ladder, and always magical sword.
So, the level 2 sword location and the magical sword, they, of course, you can only pick those up when you have a set number of hearts, but the number of hearts is randomized. For the level 2 sword, it's always between 4 and 6 hearts, and for the magical sword, it's between 10 and 14 hearts.
Yep, and so if we do get a lot of hearts and find the magical sword, I am going to try to pull it and become the Queen of England. Or in this case, I guess, the evil Queen of England. You may ask yourself that, the ability to take a sword from an old man... Oh, there's a candle shop blocked by a candle burn. It is guaranteed that one candle shop is not blocked by candle burn, but, if you don't find it early, you just want to make sure you get your hands on the candle as soon as possible.
Relatively cheap candles as far as candles go,
Yeah.
too.
That's a blue ring shop, which I will never need this seed.
We found jewelry.
Normally I'm very excited to find that shop because blue ring can get you out of a lot of tough situations that you can get yourself in, because doubling your health is really good and it's worth every rupee you throw at it. Still Vegas, yes. Let's quickly check. There's one bomb spot here. I want to
We
get
could
this
go
one.
back up to Death Mountain if we wanted to. We
Not
are
really.
in the area.
We are in the area. Actually, what I want to do here, I think, is start over and do right side of map while I'm here. Also, with 5 hearts, I do want to take a shot at grabbing that ladder while I'm here.
And becoming Queen of the Ladders.
Being much more mobile in dungeons. 114. Again, Seed, I don't need all this extra money.
You can spend it on, like, Coke.
Buy bombs.
Like buy bombs.
Buy bombs, get
Buy a
drinks, and
Coke
then
or
need a 6
Pops.
heart.
Buy Coke or Pepsi.
Coke and or Pepsi, yes. That would require me finding paper, which I don't think I've found yet. That's fine, though. So I need 6 hearts for the ladder, because the game is cruel to me. Whenever it dangles a good item in front of me, I should just assume it's going to take all 6 hearts to get it. I don't need any more money, because I am flush with cash.
This is one of those moments where you could actually buy those cents and not care. Not that you do that often, I find.
No, I mean, I'll buy Magical Shield if it comes to it, because it's super handy to have.
And we don't know where the Wizrobes are hiding.
I mean, even just, like, blocking Lionel Beams on the overworld is kind of nice. I don't have the
But
ladder
we
this item.
But we can get to, like, you know, the details of Wizrobe combat when we come to it.
It's like Mortal Kombat, but worse. But way worse. Why does the runner double check rooms? Because she's bad at video games and ends up walking back into places she's already been. 4 checks up here.
You know what's too bad, Demi?
What's that?
It'd be awesome if you could donate some of those extra rupees to take this.
Yeah, that would be nice, yes, and again, great cause, certainly. If you want to take a second to talk about it while I quickly try to mop up checks here on this side of the world.
Yeah, I was hoping this would be a good time for that. Just for everybody watching, welcome back to Speedrun Ragnarok 2020. Take This is the charity that we are raising money for all week long. Take This is a mental health nonprofit, and their main mission is to inform the gaming community about mental health issues, provide education on different disorders and prevention techniques, and reduce the overall stigma around mental illness. Take This seeks to decrease stigma and increase support for mental health among game makers and players. To learn more information, you can check out their website, takethis.org.
Oh hey, level 9. Oh hey, level 9.
So, Demerine, why don't you show us a message at level 9?
Oh, that's right, there's a message at level 9. If you don't have all the Triforce pieces required, you get blocked out of here.
So you absolutely have to come in here with all 9. Oh, not all 9, all 8. So, oh man, that is an actual Twitter. You can actually visit that Twitter.
Oh, when I enter and exit some rooms, there's a reason sometimes for that. There's a reason for that sometimes, GB0. I think it's a right side bomb. That's left side bomb, yeah, that's right, because I can come in from the right, I pirouette to the right. So sometimes what I'll do is you can do that to reset enemy spawns. There's a couple of tricks for that. But, like, in dungeons, like, for example, if it's a room with the blue speedworm enemies, the ones that dash at you real fast, if you kill one and then leave the room and come back, what ends up happening is that the other one won't spawn, it'll just die. So you can do that to make your life a lot easier a lot of the time.
This is a very bad combat room.
It's fine.
Just by virtue of having bunnies and, like, statues.
Yeah, these have a lot of hit points. And the statues are just gonna make things really miserable for a little bit.
But, you know, Demerine doesn't care because she has a red ring.
Yeah, no, red ring makes everything better.
And that was just a key, but you know what? We'll take it.
Oh, hi friends. We found them.
We have found the Wizrobe dimension.
I'm gonna body check that Wizrobe because the beams do a base of 4 hearts of damage, so they'll still do 1 heart of damage through the ring. As you can see, they hurt a lot. Also, these have 6 hit points. Let that happen.
Who rolled this?
I did. I wanted Wizards with lots of health, I guess.
And more Wizards.
Red Wizards are pretty straightforward, thankfully. It's the blue ones that are... it's the blue ones that are awful.
Well, let's not sell Red Wizards short. Sometimes in some rooms they're real nasty.
Yeah, there are some rooms that you just don't want to fight them, if you can help it. I gotta fight this room. There's 1 floor drop and 2 stairs items in here. I know where the Triforce is. It's right there.
Probably blocked by a Goma, if I had to guess.
Don't you wish that on me.
We're still waiting for the evil seed to get evil.
I mean, I rolled a good one for this one, thankfully. At least from a playability standpoint. I didn't know I was going to, but... The only problem with starting with Red Ring is it's making me want to do more combat than I really should. I don't need those right now. It's making me do lots of extra combat, which is a blessing and a curse. The rest of 8 looks ladder blocked. Maybe it can go around. I'm gonna try to go around.
Triangle though looks...
Oh, nope. We are absolutely looking like we're gonna want to have a ladder for this place, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave with the triangle, though. I'm gonna just throw myself at it. I'll come back later.
And once we pick up the triangle, we can actually come back whenever we want to with the flute.
Yep. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to go back to my start spot again. We're desperately looking for like level 1 or 3 right now, so... I'm gonna go and stop diving dungeons for a hot minute here and get back to dungeon hunting.
I mean, we'll be diving dungeons again here in a moment. Just
oh yeah,
we want to dive the right ones.
Yeah, I just want to dive dungeons that are good and not terrible.
So of course we're going to find level 7 next.
If I do, I'm gonna yell at you. Again. What you are? There's Mags.
Give peace a chance.
So we know where the 7th heart container is once we find the 6th one. Let's see, 3 bomb spots here. I'm gonna leave that up north for a second.
So, at this point, that Octorok's just saying to give peace a chance. I'm going to guess if we can pick up Mags. Peace was never an option.
Oh no, if we pick up Mags, then it's violence all the way down. I hate you, Starman. I hate you so much. Walking away from level 7 on principle right now? I hate you a lot. You are my friend and I hate you so much right now. I'm not going anywhere near level 7 right now. So we're still looking for 1, we're still looking for 2, and we're still looking for 1, 3, and 4, I believe. 5 located, 6 located, 7, 8, and 9 all located. So I still need 1, 3, and 4. So priority now is locating all 3 of them and diving them out because they are the lower number dungeons and will be probably shorter. More Vegas. Don't Oh, that is a good flute tune.
What is today's flute tune? I have to actually turn that on.
It's the theme of the Windfish from Link's Awakening.
Ooh, that is very good.
Very powerful. I am so pleased. I usually can't identify them because they're so short and they're so and they're clipped out like that. Like they're real hard to identify a lot of the time, but that one I know.
So I'm going to talk about level 7 real quick. The reason Demerine doesn't know what dive at is it's, of all the dungeons, it's one of the largest, and it only has 2 items, and they can be anywhere in there.
The bow's in there. It always is. Like, I just left the bow behind. It's fine.
I mean, you left the.
What's that? I'm an eternal optimist. I also skipped Forgotten Corner, which is really bad of me, so I should go check that too while I'm here. Forgotten Corner is the 2 locations south of the Lost Woods that you actually have to go way around for, which gives you the hint for the Lost Woods in vanilla.
While you're hunting for these dungeons, can I let everybody know about a donation incentive that's coming up for the next run?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, everybody watching, our next run is We Love Katamari, and you have the chance to help pick the song for the elephant level. We got some great options here. We got Angel Rain, Baby Universe, Bluffing Damacy, Disco Prince, Everlasting Love, Houston, Katamari Holiday, Katamari on the Rocks, Katamari on the Swing, Kuru Kuru Rock, and Sunbaked Savannah are all options that you can donate for. Currently, Angel Rain is in the lead with $10, but all of the other tunes have not been bid on yet. So you got a little bit of time here, maybe sample a few of those tracks, figure out which one you want, and then get some donations in for Take This.
If I were to make a suggestion, and I will probably make a suggestion, my personal favorite track is Everlasting Love, but that's just me. You may have your own favorites.
Okay. So Forgotten Corner did not give us what we were seeking.
Gave us nothing. We did find our 6th heart, though, which means the ladder's in play, which is good.
Which means we have our 7th heart.
What's that?
It also means our 7th heart, which means gets us ever so closer to that mags.
Everybody wants mags. Just so you know, the damage formula is that the wooden sword does 1 damage, the white sword does 2 damage, and mags does 4 damage a swing. 4 damage is a lot.
Which song did you want that to go to?
If there is a runner's choice, put it towards Everlasting Love.
All right, yeah, because we do have a $10 donation here from Game Boy F9. Says, "Good morning, Demerine. Good luck doing what I can't do. Beat a Z1R seed, and yeah, incentive goes to runner's choice. So I'm going to work on that for you right now."
Fantastic, thank you, and good morning, Game Boy. Good morning. How are you? There's the last heart. Do I want to? I don't have paper yet. I have Red Ring. What am I talking about? I can play real unsafe. It's cool. Also, where are my bombs? I actually probably should run a quick bomb count here and hit me. 1,
Okay.
2, 4, 5. I don't want to fight that landmine or that lever. 5. Block that. 6, 7. Block that. 8, 9. Oh, come on! Really?
Just run away from the bomb.
Just...
It's okay. You've been like
Why? Why, game? Why do you do this to me?
just
I get to be so angry now. I'm so angry. The count was perfect, and then I just...
It's okay. You have blue Octoroks here.
Yeah, now I need to get lucky, though. Scratch that. I always get lucky. Why? Why do I always get lucky? I'd rather be good. The hunt for level 1 continues. Like looking at my map, wondering what spots I've missed so far, and they're like all on Death Mountain.
You know what? I'm going to predict now.
Yeah.
And therefore it will become true. It's raft locked behind something in level 7.
If that happens. They're the thieves from the vanilla game. They're the door repairs. So what they're doing is they're taking my rupees. Here's level 4. This is fine. I'm into this.
This is better than, like, say, I don't know.
Anything else right now? Yeah.
Or yeah, I mean, we even have these worms.
I think the only issue with level 4 is that level 4 could be ladder blocked as well. These have no hit points, which is nice. And I have the red ring, so I can, you know, just rush the speed worms. They're just gonna go as fast as I am. It's not a hint.
That is the opposite of him.
And I need a bomb to continue, it looks like. Or I'm gonna need a key to continue.
Would you like to enter the bunny dimension?
No, I want to... Not without a bow.
Welcome to the bunny dimension, everyone.
They have, like... They have a base of 8 hit points, so these are super healthy normally. Especially fighting them like this. You know, they take...
And they can be even healthier.
Let me pretend like I know how to actually sword fight these.
I mean, you do.
Well, without getting hit.
You do.
Just scream into the controller. Yeah, working on it. I'm gonna skip that room.
The bunny dimension continues.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing that much combat again. There, see, look, a soft lock. A soft lock.
We did it, everyone. We soft locked.
Look, a soft lock, everybody. We're gonna
You're gonna have to fight the bunny room again.
have to. Not this bunny room, I don't think. I think this one stays clear because I didn't. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna come back with a ladder later to heck with this place too. Did I get any bombs in here? I did not. That's awful.
Well, we found the bunny dimension, and we're leaving the bunny dimension.
You know why we're leaving the bunny dimension? Because it's awful.
We'd very much rather come back with a bow.
Like, we're gonna gamble on finding a bow at this point in 1 or 3, rather than... I'm gonna go do Forgotten Spot.
And then clear out the rest of,
And then work on Death Mountain. I'm 1 bomb short right now, it looks like. I'm on 5 bombs, I need 6. With this check.
And that's a candle.
It's a candle. It's another candle spot. More candle spots.
You know, the longer it takes us to find level 1, the more likely the chances it's like locked behind power bracelet or raft.
But knowing that's important too. Right? Like, having that knowledge does change how I dive dungeons, which is important. Because, like, once I know that I just need silver arrows and bow, it makes my life a lot easier.
Well, there's level 3. We like this.
We love this. Level 3 is fairly small. It's likely a left bomb because of how I entered here.
It's also also increases the likelihood that Demerine yells at me again.
Level 1 the last dungeon I find? Sure. I had to fight this room because this could be the Triforce. Also, these drop bombs. And
they can also be the floor item.
And it could also be the floor item.
Looks like they rolled for no health.
Combat. Yeah, this palette's real good actually. I like the purple and gray. I'm here for this. Yeah, I'm here for this one. This one's not icy ring. It's pretty good. The Triforce is here. It'll appear in the upper right corner, so I don't want to be up here when I finish this room off. So still looking for a set of stairs, still looking for a floor drop. Compass is helpful. So now I know where the Triforce is. This can't be my push block room because it is a shutter door. So part of finding the push block rooms is that there's a block in the middle row, but also the room can't be, like, shutter blocked, for example.
Oh, this is a little bit nasty.
It's fine. I'm up real fast. I'd like the... Thank you. Bombs do 4 damage to those, which is great. And it looks like they only have 5 hit points this time around, which is grand. Also, you'll see me sometimes turning my body perpendicular to the dark nuts and just stabbing. The reason for that is that the hitboxes are a little interesting in this game. And by turning sideways to a dark nut when they walk into you, if you swing your sword at the right time, you will damage them and they will not damage you. Which is as good as you think it is.
Also, blue dark nuts are one of those enemies that really likes dropping health pickups.
Yeah, they're part of the health pool, so they almost always drop health when you kill them.
Which is
bombs, my friend.
Which is usually handy because they are. They also do a lot. Hi.
So there's that's 2 rooms in level 3 I can't get to without a bow, which is bad. I found 8 dungeons already, at least. I don't really want this Triforce yet.
But we have found the rupee boss.
But we did find the rupee boss, my favorite boss. Why'd that shutter lock behind me? Ugh.
Because I knew you would get excited.
Yeah, I saw a push block room. I'm like, I want an item. Yeah. Heck yeah, I want more bombs. Yeah, I want more bombs.
What else are we using this money for?
What else are we using this money for? Is it for committing arson? Because... like, I'm just gonna throw 4 bombs at this room because I can. Right, like... because I don't want to leave the dungeon yet, GB0, because it takes me back to the start of the dungeon when I grab it.
Hey, look, another room that could have been a push block room.
So, rather than going back to the start of the dungeon, which is bad, and I still want to be in this part of the world, I leave it behind. I know where it is, I can always grab it later, so it's fine.
This is starting to look very dire for getting any
item. It's starting to look very
blocked,
which is pretty bad. Nope. Better. Yep. Come here. Come back. Come back, fairy. I need the health.
Frankly, I do not believe Dark Nuts and Wizrobes can be in the same enemy set.
There's Bloomerang. Don't want that. And my item is Goma blocked. So bow required in level 3. I'm gonna go grab the Triforce now though, because I can always come back later. Please die. Alright, so I need a bow. Real bad, it's not in level 3. Because it takes up an item spot that I'm not gonna use. Like, I'm never gonna use the Bloomerang. Like, I exist in a realm where I'm never gonna throw a boomerang at things, so why grab it? I have 14 bombs. I will just, if I can kill it with a bomb, I will just throw a bomb at it, rather than try to stun it with the boomerang.
So we're just over 40 minutes in, and we're looking for Dungeon 1.
Yep, the last dungeon I need.
Welcome to Randomizer life, everybody.
I'm just gonna throw my money away here at hints, because I would love to know where level 1 is, or if there's an item blocked somehow. But, the hints are 50-50. Sometimes they're good hints, and sometimes they're community troll hints, like, what? Manhandler threatens with the power bracelet in level 3. Is this bow to power bracelet to level 1? Because that'd be great. Knowing where that is really helpful, though.
You do know the closer we get, the closer my predictions of the trolliest thing possible come to be.
One last spot remaining. Grab this money while I'm here. So I have one last actual check available to me, and then I've opened up all the locations in the game without finding level 1. Except for raft and bracelet block locations. So it's either level 1 is right here, which is unlikely at this point, because, you know, Seed gonna troll.
At which point, Demerine gets to call me a witch.
Alright, we do need to get our ladder now. That's necessary. Like, I haven't grabbed my ladder yet, but I'm gonna need it. So, we've got 6, we've got 7, we've got 8. Bow blocking 3. Ladder blocking everything else, but we're gonna take care of that problem right now. And we're gonna go into level 8.
3 items still in here?
Yeah, 3 items still in here. Why am I fighting this room? I know there's nothing in here. I fought this room already. I fought this room too, so we're gonna leave this room behind.
The ladder makes combat in this room with Wizropes much, much safer.
Like 100 times safer, which is nice. Yeah, without a map, I will get myself into a lot of trouble. But again, we kind of know we need a bow. Bow is power bracelet's likely level 1. Finding the raft would also be good. Just because then I would have all the traversal items taken care of, which would put me in Dungeon Go mode without doing anything, basically.
Because there's just literally 4 spots left, and oh my goodness, level 8.
Level 8's gigantic. Oh, come on, Tadango, turn around. Turn around. Face me, you coward. Or don't,
Turn
I guess.
around.
This seed's been pretty bad. Like, I've certainly dealt with worse, but this one is up there in terms of the badness scale. For, like, giving me early red ring, it's also like, you want to do combat? Like, the answer to that's always no. Like, until you have gear for combat, like, the answer to do you want to fight everything is no.
And I may have, like, cursed the seed a little bit.
It's fine.
Just a touch. And we have our first sighting of Uncle Wizrope.
Uncle Wizrope is here.
The true star of the game.
The true final boss. Thankfully, we have a billion bombs, and so we are just going to be flinging bombs at our troubles here.
Fortunately, bombs do not work on bunnies.
Yeah, why are Pole's voices immune to bombs, anyway? They're giant ears. Thankfully, they are not immune to getting stabbed a bunch, so it's fine. It's a key, so this isn't gonna push. It's fine. But yeah, now we're really in just dive out dungeon mode here.
Fight more Uncle Wizropes. You know, the
So
usual.
here's the thing, it can't be raft to bow to power bracelet, because the only dungeon I'm missing is level 1. So, like, it's either bow to power bracelet or raft to bow, but not both. Also, I'm taking a lot of damage again.
Kind of a side effect of getting red ring early is you just stop, like, paying attention to how many bonks you take.
Yeah, it's like, and then you look up and you're at, like, 1 heart, and it's like, oh, I should probably pay attention to how much combat I'm doing.
I'm dying a little bit, it seems. Oh, no! Oh, Uncle Wizrope.
So you know how I mentioned I have a big pile of bombs?
This is where we're going to spend a lot of them. Because
Still gonna
Wizard
die
combat,
because the triangle dives are real bad. Do I want to stay in level 8?
kind of, a little bit maybe.
Well, GB0, bow could be in 1, bracelet we have a hint for, we know bracelet's in 3, so I don't have to worry about that. Bracelet is a known option. Are there any dungeons that are just entire squares filled with rooms? Level 9 usually is pretty close to that.
Level 9 is... We'll get to level 9 when we get to level 9. But I suspect I may be the one doing most of the talking during level 9 while Demerine is trying to listen for certain sounds. Demerine trying to hug a bunny and everything in the world getting in the way. We'll get to level 9.
We will get to level 9. I'm not loving this level 8 right now. I'm really hating this. I'm gonna leave that one room behind on the left side there.
Oh, House Silvers, don't worry.
Face checking the bubble does no damage, that's all I care about.
Also, Teddy pointed out in chat from a little bit ago that they are technically ghosts. Which doesn't explain maybe they'll stab the Pole's voices, but... We do have someone coming in with the lore.
The lore. Also, if you want Zelda hot takes from me, any donation with a request of a Zelda game, and I will give you a Zelda hot take.
You have hot takes? I never knew.
I am full of hot takes. I think anybody who's ever watched me stream literally anything knows that all I am is a hot take machine.
And then there's... I mean, I could talk at length about the Zelda games. People probably don't want to listen to it, but...
Okay, you know that's nothing. Do I just want to go up from here? I just want to go up from here. I don't want to deal with this one enemy. Thankfully, there's bubbles in here, and one of the nice side effects of bubbles is that enemies can't respawn in those rooms, so...
I just like, we walk up, there's a pile of wizard ropes, we walk away.
You can have a max bomb, so that's fine. I have 13 still.
The keys are a lot more,
valuable at the moment.
Of course, then we'll just get like an NK and they'll be like, why?
Yeah, then it'll be any key party time.
We do like any key party time.
So the thing is that when you stand on the half tiles, the Dodongos won't eat the bombs. So what you can do is you can half tile and then drop a bomb and they'll die. The reason that I like doing this, of course, is that these are going to reload my bombs, which I kind of need right now. Of course, I'm also missing with every bomb at the moment. Because these are assured of dropping bombs when they die. If you would like to turn to me, friend. Thank you. Perfect. So we're reloading on bombs. This seed is really giving me the business right now. Like, it's not like it's hard, it's just... Every decision's bad. That's not a drop room, I'm not doing anything in there. That room can go away for all I care.
Hey, we found Zelda's room.
We did. That can't be bombed up, so we're gonna go into the next room with the whiz ropes and pop some keys and hope for the best.
Level 8 is Uncle Wizard's Fun Palace.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of Uncle Wizard's Fun Palace. I don't need to fight those. This is just Aw, yeah, there we go. Finally something nice.
I did say the silvers were going to be in here.
Yeah, but thankfully it's not in that combat room in the bottom right that I know I don't need to do. So now I'm
no,
just doing combat for keys, but I'm looking for 2 stairwells. But that's a great find. That is a big part of Go mode, because those could be in level 9. They are not. Like, the big thing with Zelda 1 Randomizer is that, once things get going, they snowball a little bit. Like,
That's a dig dogger. We don't worry about the dig dogger right now
Well, I
because
can
we have
just-
another way into that room.
I can just walk through this door. We're not fighting Dig Dogger.
And dig dogger kind of sucks.
Dig Doggers are kind of tough. They're a little awful.
Are you ready to fire up the hot take machine?
Yeah, I'm ready to fire up the hot take machine.
All right, we got $5 from GB0 requesting a Breath of the Wild hot take.
Breath of the Wild is not a Zelda game.
I can agree with that, actually. I mean, it has some
Breath
Zelda
of-
trap mates, but
It's Assassin's Creed.
One more.
I'm leaving the late behind. This place. One more.
One more hot take.
Wait, I owe up one more hot take.
You do.
Still Breath of the Wild.
No, this is a different one from Neon Gray 33, giving a $5 donation and saying, "Okay, Demi, how about a hot take about Link, the Faces of Evil?"
Wow. Wow, the deep cuts are real here. Let me think about that one. That one's a little tough. It's not really a game I played because it's not really on a Nintendo system. Like, does it really make it a Nintendo game? Can I just go with the same hot take, which is also not a Zelda game? Can I do that? Is that cheating? Am I cheating?
I'd say it's more like a bad point-and-click adventure game.
It is a pretty bad point-and-click adventure game. People seem to love it, though. I am literally in Bo for Go mode here. It's a Zelda 2 game. I love Zelda 2. Zelda 2 is great, though. I appreciate that everyone's just like, the Breath of the Wild take is, at least a little controversial. People just love the cutscenes. I mean, Author Blues loves the cutscenes, but, you know, Author Blues we know is a man of very specific tastes. Is Zelda even a series? Zelda's absolutely a series. There is lore that links the games to everything.
The lore may be a little, in that case, but there's some very good games. Don't we have more Zelda coming up in this marathon, Demerine?
Yeah, we're at the start of the Zelda block, which includes such games as Ocarina of Time Randomizer, the Link to the Past Randomizer, also the Link to the Past Randomizer, the Magic of Scheherazade, We Love Katamari. Today's just a Zelda day. All of these are Zelda games.
Yeah, the Magic of Scheherazade is a game you don't hear about that often.
Where are the Goma creeps across the course? I have 3 kitties, but you only have 2 hands, huh? Oh no.
Squish that cat.
We have some bid wars coming up for the other Zelda games coming up later today.
We do.
I'm gonna take a second and tell everybody about them.
You can do that while I curse my luck and inability to fight these. Again, I should be skipping this room.
All right, so while the silent cursing is going on, we have some bid wars for the Link to the Past randomizer. So there's 2 Link to the Past randomizer. I believe they're both races coming up later today. We've got a door shuffle with Endomizer race. And you can pick the soundtrack for that between Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy XIV, Napple Tale, and Zelda Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask, so I guess you get 2 for the price of 1 there. None of those have donations for them yet, so you can get those in. That's coming up about 6 hours from now, I want to say, so not a ton of time. We also have a naming incentive for the Magic of Scheherazade. You can name the main character, and it is a 4-character limit. Currently, the only donation is $15 towards Nico, Neko. And then we have a bunch of incentives for the Z3R Link to the Past multi-world randomizer. Top 4 file names. We have pick the sprites. Top 4 will be taken, and there's a ton of great options there. And then we've got a Who Rolls the Seed donation incentive between Natara and Scala. Apparently, well, I can actually attest to this from my Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise experience. Well, I don't know. Maybe they have slightly different Z3R rolling tastes. But Natara will roll an Evil Seed ? Scala will roll a Trash Seed ? And then Ocarina of Time Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time pick the tunic colors, top 3, and then a file name donation incentive, which is an 8-character limit. So all sorts of bid wars going on. We also have a bid war for our next run of We Love Katamari for the pick the song for the elephant level. So lots of great bid wars. This is kind of like bid war day too.
Yep, and every little bit helps. And also, if you donate, again, you do get a Zelda hot take with your donation if you so choose.
But it must be requested. Demi's not just going to spout a random Zelda hot take. I don't think. I mean, I guess I could see that happening.
I mean, for a donation, you will get random hot takes, or selected hot takes. This dungeon is killing me, by the way. Level 6 is awful.
They're still level 7. But you ditched because you were
like,
mad
I
at
could
me.
just go to level 2. Like, why am I not in level 2 right now is really what I'm asking myself. Like, my dungeon diving is really bad, and that absolutely kills times. I'm looking for a floor drop and a Triforce in here, and I'm just fighting everything, and... Is it retroactive to my donation? Yes, Game Boy. If you want a Zelda hot take, fire it up. Just request the game of your choosing, and I will lay it on you. Why am I in this room?
A bow would make this much, much better.
Yeah, I have silver arrows. A bow would make this fantastic. I would just, you know, spend all my money on getting rid of all my problems.
Game Boy, I asked Demerine about the Oracle games. That's what I want to hear about. Oh, the room, what killed you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a push block room, but it's just to operate the shutter door.
Level 6 is awful.
Yeah. Not actually a hot take. Level 6 is just bad, thank you. You can see that I'm turning myself again, doing the perpendicular turn trick here to get these, to kill these Dark Nuts while they're in the same row with me. Like, if my timing is good, I can do that without taking damage. Aren't there some rooms that have shutters that never open? The randomization is based on first quests, so the answer to that for this is no. I do need to go through there. In second quest there are, but we're not using second quest randomization. How many bombs do I have? 5? Okay, I'm gonna stab these then. This could be my... Oh, no, I've already gotten the stairwell item. I'm only looking for a Triforce here. And a floor item. More combat in level 6, I guess. Those monsters' club sandwiches. I don't know what they are at this point.
Every room is combat in this place.
It's not good combat either. It's garbage combat. Like, it's bad combat all the way down. I can go out of this room and maybe try to respawn the enemies, because this enemy mix is iffy, but I don't want to fight this last one, Dark Knight, so. Zelda 2 is your hot take vote. So that's the Triforce above me. Okay. Zelda 2. Zelda 2 was not well regarded because of its state as an experiment from the Zelda people. Basically, Nintendo making a Nintendo's reach into the RPG realm more than anything, and people, if they took it that way as sort of a look at how to make an action RPG, I think Zelda 2 would have been so much better received, right? Because Zelda 2 does so many things right that people don't give it credit for because they're like, I wanted another Zelda game. Of course, that does reach into my take on Breath of the Wild a little bit there. But Zelda 2 is definitely a Zelda game, and it's a good Zelda game. I'm not ditching a floor item in 6, not after clearing this many rooms. I can't, I gotta leave, I can't stay, I'm gonna die.
And that Triforce booth is very deep in.
It's real deep in. I am on 7 hearts still. I have found nothing. I finished level 2. I finished level 3. Yeah, why am I not level 2? Because I finished level 2. Okay.
So how about level 7?
I'm gonna level 4. How about level 7, my... Hi! Hi, family-friendly stream. Can't donate right now, but another hot take request for Hyrule Warriors. Alright, this one I'll do for free. You've earned one. I'll give you this one. You've been good and supportive through this garbage run so far. Hyrule Warriors is the best Musou game ever created, and that includes Samurai Warriors, the middle of the Dynasty Warriors series, which has a couple of classics in there, and 4 and 5, like... and yet somehow Hyrule Warriors is better than all of them. Age of Calamity is going to be fantastic, and I'm looking forward to it a lot. Like, literally a Musou game without flaws, and everybody should play it. Not a hot take. Just gonna give you the truth about that one. Just a damn good game. I played the heck out of it on every system I could, and I regretted none of it.
So, Demerine.
Especially the DLC. The DLC was real good. Even if it made your character super overpowered for a lot of the content, it was super good. So what's up, Starman?
I'm going to actually have to ask you for a hot take.
Oh
Here.
no.
I want you to talk about the Oracle games.
Do you really want me to talk about the Oracle games?
Kinda, yeah.
One was good and one was not, and it's really weird considering the team that programmed it was, like, completely not involved with Zelda. It was mostly a Konami team, if my memory serves me correctly.
Capcom, but...
They're interchangeable. Like, it's wild, like, that, like, Seasons is fantastic and Ages is hot garbage. I don't know how that happened. I don't understand it. Alright, you jerks had better be blocking the bow.
Do you have the power bracelet?
No, the power bracelet's in 3 behind a Goma. The hint actually turned out to be super helpful.
While you're poking the bunnies, can I read a couple donations?
Yep, absolutely.
I don't think there's any hot takes required, unless you want to riff on them. But we have a $15 donation from the Altar Maven that says, he is from video games. His name is Nikos, and that is for the donation incentive for Gauntlet 4 with Nikos, unsurprisingly. And then a $15 donation also from the Altar Maven that says, oh, and here's something for the Link to the Past rando.
Nice.
And I'm going to click on that and see what it went for. Oh, it went for Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack. Awesome. I approve.
That's an interesting find. Not a bow, but it opens up 2 checks. 2 checks that Starman said would have level 1. Also, I'm getting battered again here, just taking a lot of damage over and over again. But we found the raft.
So we found the raft, and is that the last item out of level 4?
Nope.
Oh, never mind! Look at that!
Well, level 4's got the business and also the goods. That's a good find. Now I don't have to worry about keys ever again. This actually will greatly cut down the amount of combat I need to do. Finally, at 107. Oh god, I'm at 107 already?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Things are going to pick up here in a moment.
Raft to level 1, which has bow, which would get me the power bracelet, but I wouldn't need it anymore. Nope, can't go that way. Yeah, Seasons has puzzles, and, like, I think the big thing with the Zelda games is what people want is puzzles. People dig puzzles. Don't
Except,
realistically.
I think the issue is when they made Ages more puzzles focused, they also made the puzzles very tedious. Like, level 8 in Ages is a slog.
You should play them. They are good games. When all is said and done, they're fine. It's just like Seasons is fantastic and Ages is
And with Ages, they tried.
They sure tried. Alright, level 4 is clear. We got the raft. I'm not really near a raft spot per se. I can flute back to 2, which I don't know what my flute is set to right now, which is a little problematic. So we gotta guess. My flute's on... Where am I right now? This is level...
That is level... any
Level
round.
6. That's level 6, because level 6 is above me. So my flute's on 6. I don't want my flute to be on 6, I want my flute to be at 2. So I'm at 8. We'll push it again, we'll go to 2.
What order would you play them in? I would say Seasons for a second, because that's the better of the 2.
Yeah, get Ages out of the way first, certainly.
And what's here? Oh, that's not level 1.
That sure isn't level 1.
That's a meat shop.
I'm going to level 5. What's that?
What's left in level 5?
Everything. I went to level 5 when I had nothing, so it's all blocked up still. There is another raft check, and I will get to it. Fire the arrow to locate the power bracelet. I knew that. I would love a white sword or a wand, but the game is not being very forthcoming with the goods here.
Like some health would help.
Health would be fine.
Like maybe 6 hearts right here, level 5.
Just give me 6 heart containers right now, please.
We would very much like to have max.
No, it's gonna be it's like a 3 heart container one, and I'm just stuck out at this point. I knew this. Found that out from the other hint, but that's fine. It confirms everything for me. Still means I absolutely need a bow.
Can I read a donation, which is a hot take related?
Go ahead.
We have $13 from Aliath. I hope I said that okay. Thanks for the love for Zelda 2. It was my favorite as a kid, and I never understood all the hate for it.
I never did either. All the heart containers are guaranteed. I can find all 16 of them. I just haven't yet. Is Zelda 1 the hardest hitting of the Zelda games damage-wise? Probably. Zelda 1 is certainly one of the ones with the harder combat, and I'd say Zelda 2 may be a little harder hitting, because until you start leveling up, that game can trash you. As playing the randomizer has taught me. I don't want that, but thank you. So yeah.
So we know where Trinkle is. We know where the Draidos are.
That's good. Any knowledge is good knowledge at this point. I should not be taking damage there, but I am. We did it! We're in go mode!
We can, like, pick up the Trinkle and leave.
To heck with this place! To heck with all of the places! Let's get...
A white sword would be nice if we find it on the way through level 1, but...
Nope, we're doing this the hard way. No potions, 7 hearts. I can go get the 8th heart. I don't think I ever grabbed the shoreline heart, but I'm gonna go get this power bracelet real quick. Oh man, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna try to kill everything with bombs and arrows at this point.
Especially Uncle Wizrobe.
Are we gonna beat Estimate? I don't know. Do I look like I can see the future of level 9? Level 9 could still hose me real bad. Level 9 could be like, do you want the business? And I could be like, no. And it's be like, well, good luck with that.
We got the business for you.
Well,
we just need you to sign here.
Look, level 9 is level 9.
I feel like we're all winners here regardless for a variety of reasons, but one of them would just be this gives everybody maybe a little bit more time to donate for that We Love Katamari song choice incentive for the next run. And also, we are really close to $2,500, and
Really?
I would absolutely love if we could meet that by the end of this run. We're at $2,440 right now.
Man, I mean, nobody wants my hot takes on Ocarina of Time, clearly.
Majora's Mask was better.
Wow. Really? Is that what you're going with?
Yes. Because it's true.
Why must you say something so brave yet so true?
Like, I know a lot of people really love Ocarina of Time. It's like their introduction to the series.
I mean, I loved Ocarina of Time when it came out.
Yeah, but playing that game, I'll play the randomizer. But I can tell you this: that game has not aged well.
Keeping in mind that the Ocarina of Time randomizer is in the marathon, like,
But
watching
of Time.
Watching skilled players play the Ocarina of Time randomizer is way better than watching, like, me play the Ocarina of Time randomizer and complain so much. I'm gonna grab this here, and then I'm gonna save.
And so we have 5 spots left to check.
Yep.
And we're close to
Actually, one of them was one of the power bracelet spots was an any road, so I actually really have 4 spots to check. Thank you. Like, the big issue is I don't have paper, so I'm gonna go chase that down because I'm gonna want to have a potion for the end game here. I think, even if it's just 1. My flute's on 2.
And we're going to soon find out if this is a Coke or Pepsi to you.
Yeah. That does look like potential breakfast. I'm getting hungry too. And it was raft to level 1. So the power bracelet was not actually necessary.
So it turns out, everyone, I'm still a witch.
Yeah. Still got the touch. I am gonna, like, dive around here for items, though, because Like, I
A
would
white sword
love...
would solve a lot of problems.
White sword or wand would solve a lot of problems. Nope.
You have the shotgun.
Yeah, we've got a cannon here. We're gonna fire it a few times.
I could go for a Coke right now.
I had a Red Bull, so I'm feeling myself right now a little bit. Very awake. Let's see what we're on the side there. I'm kind of broke, friendo, but I would love to buy more bombs from you. I'm gonna get pushed into the Triforce there. I didn't want it. I'm actually... Do I chase heart containers in here? I'm pretty sure it's mostly gonna be heart containers in here.
I mean, you could chase it, or you could just, like, go fast.
I could just go fast. Power bracelet's necessary for getting a bottle here. I'm actually gonna dive in for heart containers, I think. I'm gonna play a little safe here. I could be going fast, but instead... Like, the chance of getting a real weapon here would be...
A real weapon here or heart containers would be decent. Like, 2 more heart containers is all you need for a
try
stab at mags.
Yeah.
And if you get mags on 10, well, you know, seeds blessed.
Yeah. I would like to have just...
Can we get another hot take?
Yeah, I got full of them.
Smapety donates $5 and says, "Hit me with a Minish Cap hot take."
Probably the best Zelda randomizer out there, and that's saying something considering that this exists, Link to the Past exists, and Zelda 2 exists. Otherwise, it's not a great game on its own. I mean, the thing I like about Minish Cap is that it didn't try to buy into all, like, the technology gimmicks like Phantom Hourglass did. Which made Phantom Hourglass feel really, kind of chintzy in a way, and not really great. Like, the Zelda game's history of trying to use technology to, upgrade your experience has been pretty mixed, but the fact that Minish Cap tried to not do that ended up making it a really good game.
In fact, I believe it was developed by mostly the same team that made the Orb.
Interestingly, it was.
As was another Capcom title. Yeah, that is true. And as it turns out, using an attack was maybe not the most interesting thing to do with it.
Yeah. Like, just make a good game. Like, I think that's my big takeaway from, like, most games, is just make a good game.
That might be the hottest take of the day.
That's the second heart container. The touchscreen is kind of nice, like, for that, but yeah.
That is true. The hard type is no program for brand new hardware. Although WarioWare Touch was really good, but that's not here or there.
This is one of those reasons why I'd like an upgraded weapon game.
So you don't get locked in a room with a Patra.
And lose, like, 8 hearts fighting it, yeah. And yeah, so many of those early games did the close-the-screen puzzle, and I don't know. WarioWare Hot Take Twisted was the best. Hard to argue that one.
Twisted was extremely good, but I'm fond of like all the first three. And Smooth Moves is pretty good too.
Smooth Moves is everyone's real intro to the series, it feels like.
It took Twisted like ages to get localized.
So, unsurprisingly, level 1 did have 3 heart containers in it.
Are we going to try for mags?
Oh yeah! Oh god. Yeah, with this loadout, I would like to finish the seed in under 140.
It's okay. We'll still be ahead of schedule.
Yeah, like, I had the time. I just feel like I played the seed so badly, but, like, it's just like every guess I made was wrong until I went to level 5.
Come on, Max. Demerine will be with you all in a moment. She's currently stabbing Noctrock in blind rage.
Understandable.
Ah! Oh, glad I didn't come to level 7 before.
This is very yellow.
Alright. We're searching for a Triforce in here and literally nothing else. If I run into a heart container, I will take it.
If we run into the White Sword, we'll take it.
We will take it. If I run into the wand, we'll take it.
If we run into a wall...
Well, then we're playing Zelda 1. I hate this.
Can I distract you with some information about the RPG Valkyries?
Yeah, please. Please distract me.
It's one of the many services that I provide. So yes, but yes, you are here watching Speedrun Ragnarok, hosted and put on by the RPG Valkyries. The RPG Valkyries offer a cozy place for speedrunners of all kinds of games to chat and share stories and strategies. Whether you're a novice, an expert, or even simply a speedrunning enthusiast, you can find a comfy home here. Type !Discord in chat for a link.
Yeah, come hang out. We do a lot of stuff. Not just speedrun content, but we love RPGs. We love a lot of games, though. Everybody in the Valkyrie seems to have, like, a secondary genre of game that they run, which is really kind of cool in a way. Mine is oddly beat-em-ups.
You run a combo RPG beat-em-up game.
I do. I also have a couple times in the beat-em-up games as well, but I haven't really honed them down.
In fact, isn't that game also coming up later in the marathon?
Yeah, that game is coming up on Wednesday, I believe, at also too early in the morning to consider for anything other than, God, I wish I were asleep. No, I have the morning Valkyrie for this marathon. I will jokingly complain about it, but, like, I am doing Odin Sphere Left Seer later in the tournament, or later in the marathon as well. One of my favorite games of all time. It's real pretty.
Morning crew represent.
Yeah, heck yeah. It's Odin Sphere Left Seer, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Where is this Triforce game? I just want you to give me the triangle, please.
So we can get out of this hideous level. Please.
Please save my eyes.
They didn't even have the courtesy to drop you anything.
Only one thing I want to drop.
The Trinkle.
A heart container is a nice consolation prize at this point, but yes.
That's another stab at Mags.
Yep, and I would take it at this point because, you know...
Because at this point, level 9 is probably filled to the brim with Wiz ropes.
Where am I going in this dungeon? I've just cleared so many dungeons so deeply at this point. Let's get out of this place.
We're done?
We're done. We're done. We're gonna make a couple stops along the way, because I am gonna try and chase up, the letter so I can grab potions before level 9. Does anyone run Dragon's Crown? Yeah, there's a couple people who run it. There's a couple different categories. Mostly it's I believe it's dwarf percent, basically, more or less.
Ladder? Come on.
Nope, that ain't it.
Ain't what we were looking for.
This is level 1. I don't want to be at level 1. I want to be at level 3 here. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of a safety here. I'm wasting a little bit of time to be safe because I just want to have the wood sword kind of needs the potion just in case things go horrendously wrong at level 9, because that can happen. By a pixel there. The big thing is if you can swing your sword after you do the spin, then you're in the wrong place. Otherwise...
Ladder? Ladder?
Nope.
So we have one last spot we can check.
1... 8. Okay.
And that means we'll have seen 100% of all caves.
Yep. I don't have the paper in my inventory, right? Like, I'm not, like, missing something.
Nope, you're fine.
Cool.
Listen to all these people talking about how cold it is.
Alright. So my foot's on 8. I just love how every one of my practices... I love how every one of my practices, by the way, like, 125, 125, 125, 124, 123, 125...
And then we get a scene that is absolutely designed to just ruin your day.
Yeah.
It could be 12 hearts, but it could be all the way to 14 at this point. Oh, this is a...
Technically a Pepsi seed by a hair, but, like, I'm just gonna grab
Who
2
cares?
charges and be done.
It's not like we're coming back.
Yeah, it's not like... I mean, I only need 1 arrow to finish the game, I think is the big thing. Like, I lovingly say. You can drop bombs still. Okay, so we're not on locker up cycle here. So we're gonna go... up these stairs. We're gonna go into this cave. Now I'm gonna start taking some notes.
And, well, Demerine is... And I'll talk about the dungeon, because you're going to be more focused on listening. So level 9, we're looking for 2 things here. We're looking for a door, shutter doors that do not open when everything in the room is cleared out. And we're looking for a discerned sounds of a holiday feast, also known as Ganon. So Demerine is going to be clearing out rooms just to make sure that the rescued is not, nearby. But she's also listening for the roars of the pig, or in this case, Zelda. Because we need to slay the beast in order to save the captive.
I'm very happy for all these extra rupees right now.
The issue here is level 9, we do not know if we need a magical staircase, or if it's like literally 3 or 4 rooms in. You don't know until you go into level 9. combat can be somewhat important in here. So that's just an Aquamentus, just a random dragon. It's dead. And Demerine is still listening for the roars. That's another thing. You also want to clear out the bosses because the bosses can't block the roars of Ganon.
I'm also doing some extra combat here, because combat could lead to the compass, which is super handy, because knowing where your rescue target is super important.
The other thing is the solar rooms in level 9, the ones that have items, they will have items that aren't blocking progress. So I'm going to assume that the wand can appear here, maybe the white sword can appear here.
Yep. But we're just trying to conserve resources as we go.
Thankfully, we found that magic key earlier on in the seed, so we don't have to worry about using keys. Bombs are the bigger issue. And that is the rescued right there.
Heck yeah! Half the puzzle done. I'm gonna fight my way out of this trash room here with the power of arrows. If it can die to silver arrows at this point.
The only thing we do not want to see are blue wizrobes. Or red wizrobes. Wizrobes in general.
Yeah, fighting wizards with the wood sword is a,
It's a little bit arduous. Anti-wizrobe has been dealt with.
I just don't want to obey right now, so I'm gonna stay on this side of the dungeon for a bit.
You cannot.
They are immune to magic. And the... Okay, that's good. Get off the wall so I don't get handmastered here.
And we have another staircase.
I'm down here now. I can be a little bad. I'm gonna be a little bit loose with my notes now because I only need a path to one half of the puzzle.
And that half of the puzzle is Ganon.
I really was hoping for a Ganon hit there game, but thank you for doing that.
Just sometimes the hints just don't want to be helpful.
Not today.
We have another staircase. Where does it lead? And generally in like the rest of the game, you don't really want to be going into magical staircases until you have like a better layout of the dungeon. In level 9, you want to cover as much ground as you can.
Because you can hear Ganon from one room away. Like, I actually have headphones in to help me hear. So, ideally, you want to be on rank 2 or 7, for example, and move up and down so that you can listen for Ganon.
Unfortunately, this Aquamentus would be blocking his,
The roar. So I'm going to turn back around and see if the roar is here. It does not seem to be. Okay.
The other thing is that compass does point out to where the rescued is. If there was one slight issue, we already knew.
We already knew, but having it's a good reminder for me. Ooh.
Do we hear bacon?
I mean, no. I thought I did.
Unfortunate.
I thought I did.
Oh wait, we did hear bacon.
Hi, Zelda.
We have found Zelda
princess.
nun. Zelda nun. Ganelda.
It's gonna take me 15 stabs to do this. This is part of why I bought a potion, in case things start going wrong.
Zaldon. Zelda?
We'll workshop it.
The Calamity Zelda.
I just forgot about the flashing there, I'm sorry. But now, we're just gonna bay.
And it's just now it's just a jog to go rescue Ganon.
Now it's just a quick jaunt to where my notes tell me the pig is, and we're gonna save the pig. They are not in the randomizer? No. They could be, like in this case, completely across the dungeon from one another. And it's always amazing when they're, like, half the world from each other. It always makes for the best seeds. But this was actually a relatively good level 9, honestly. Like, 20, like under 20 rooms, I'm always real happy. And I think I've, walked into about 20-ish rooms. Yeah, it's not bad. This is a fine level 9.
It could have been so much worse.
We're not fighting these. We're ignoring them. We're ignoring you too. Whatever is in this room, you're getting ignored, except you're getting shot once because I can. And this shutter door is gonna pop open for me. And we're gonna... I get to hit my own timer. There we go, 138.59. See, it was bothersome.
A little bit brutal, but you did it.
But we did it. That was tough. We toughed it out, though. Man,
Return
Starman,
again.
thank you for waking up at super early in the morning to hang out.
And thank you for having me. Any final donations, Moonblaze Wolf, for hot takes?
Not at the moment, no. So I guess you just have to provide your own if you want to sign off with another hot take or two.
Link to the Past is as good as you remember it. Ocarina of Time isn't.
It's not a hot take.
No, not really. That's actually... Oh, it's Ballad of the Wingfish, like I said, yeah. No, it's not really a hot take.
You know,
Man, that's...
Link's Awakening is one of the best games in the entire franchise.
Link's Awakening is incredible. Like, absolutely, honestly incredible.
Like, better than you remember it being.
Probably, yeah, like, the remake is real good, too. Like, the Switch remake does some interesting things, and, like, even just DX is real good. Like, Link's Awakening is the Zelda game that's been made 3 times, and there's a good reason for it. Alright, how many times did I die? Only 4. That's pretty good. Getting an early red ring and dying 4 times is about right. But yeah, but again, of course, as a member of the Valkyries, thank you all for your generosity and your time here today. Sitting at 24:45 already is really impressive. I'm, like, super happy about all of that. But for now, I am going to go over to a splash screen, going to cool off the mics for a little bit, and then we are going to move on to rolling up the world with the Zelda-like Katamari Damacy.